And now, the president of MechTech Incorporated and board chair of the Greater Susquehanna Valley Chamber of Commerce, Art Thomas.
Hi, I'm Art Thomas, chairman of the Greater Susquehanna Valley Chamber of Commerce, and I'm glad you've joined us today for our economic forecast event. As always, I'm sure you'll be entertained by Dr. Basu's presentation while getting informed about our economic health. But first, today I want to report to you the state of the Chamber. The state of the Greater Susquehanna Valley Chamber of Commerce is strong. We are strong now because of you, our members. During the first quarter of 2020, leading up to the March 19th shutdown, you paid your membership dues and made your sponsorship commitments for the year. Then, as the pandemic wore on, and many of our events were required to take place remotely, you stood by your sponsorship commitments. This invigorated the Chamber staff to produce quality streaming events, whether live or recorded, worthy of your sponsorship dollars. We're happy with how things went. Hopefully you are too. We are strong now because immediately after the March shutdown, the Chamber established a strategic survival committee. The group met bi-weekly, April through June, and then monthly through November. First, we looked at the checkbook to see how much money had been received before March 19th. And then we figured out how to make that money last throughout the year, not knowing if any more money would even come in. We were determined not to burn through our cash recklessly while the pandemic raged on. We reviewed roles and responsibilities of the Chamber staff and used a start, stop, continue analysis to determine how to get through 2020 and beyond. Some hard decisions were made. Rolling staff furloughs were instituted throughout the summer and fall. Personnel adjustments took place. And with pandemic resurgence late in the year, the decision was made to be 100% remote with all events and committee meetings through June 30th of 2021. As a result, we finished the year without needing to lean on our line of credit. In December, I told you that we were working hard to help you with the things you need for you to survive right now and through 2021. Here's some of what we've done for you over the past 10 months to help get you through. We wrote a business-wide re-entry plan to return from the initial shutdown, partnered on sign giveaways for members to show they were open for business, solicited more than 15,000 N95 masks on behalf of local healthcare organizations, created a cloth mask campaign, making and distributing 6,000 masks when the mask mandate was ordered, assisted counties in the distribution of CARES Act funding, increased frequency of Chamber communications to weekly, providing links to grants, guidelines, and business community information through our alerts, facilitated the distribution of 12,000 gallons of milk, converted our events to digital formats, and offered an economic forecast both last May and today on the one-year anniversary of the shutdown. And we forgave 2020 memberships for struggling businesses. Additionally, as business owners across the valley finally welcomed $2.2 million in COVID-19 Hospitality Industry Recovery Program, or CHIRP funding, that will be available to restaurants, bars, taverns, and pubs financially affected by the pandemic in Snyder, Union, Montour, and Northumberland counties, we humbly offer our services to assist CEDACOG determine eligibility and grant amounts right now through June 15th. For 2021, the Chamber has established a Strategic Communications Committee. We have gathered some of the best and brightest, technologically savvy, and marketing genius brains in our valley together to put the Chamber in your news feed. That's right, we want to bring our Chamber information to you. We don't want you to have to find us. We want to be there for you on your devices daily, weekly, monthly, whatever you prefer. But we want to pop up in your face so you can see all the great things we are doing and so you can get all the information we provide to give you a leading edge. The group has been meeting bi-weekly since early January and plan to wrap up work and summarize their recommendations by June. All chamber staff are involved, and they are already implementing suggestions that the group has made to date. Finally, I want to reiterate, the state of the chamber is strong. We are excited for what we believe 2021 will bring us and bring you. The chamber qualified for and received a PPP loan in January. That, coupled with your already paid 2021 membership dues and event sponsorships for this year, have us off to a great start in our second century of serving the greater Susquehanna Valley. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed today's event. Thank you. Now I'm going to pass things along to Aimee Buehner, Vice Chair of the Chamber, to tell you about our new strategic plan for 21-22. Aimee?
Thank you, Art, for that amazing update on the state of the Chamber. I'm going to keep it simple and talk about the strategic plan for 2021. We were blindsided and quickly had to move to short-term top priority became day-to-day plan in 2020. We'll continue the efforts to keep our members agile and open. Let's keep it simple because that's what Art and I both are. The 2021 strategic plan will include the urgent needs of the day, but also the long-term goals will be focused on as 4 top priorities that continue. We will need to find and retain qualified workforce and close the gap between available jobs and qualified workers. We will work with training and education to do so. Pandemic recovery is critical. One size does not fit all. We will continue to work side by side to provide information and resources as they become available and as the regulations change throughout this year. Our government engagement and connecting our members and public officials to maintain the close relationships we already have established with our legislators at local, state, and federal level, keeping in tune to all our priorities and to our ever-changing new normal. And at last, broadband. The success is here, but we must keep a focus on implementation of the infrastructure expansion to ensure the region has access to work, school, medicine, and all the other things that have technologically advanced over this last year. We as a chamber are here for you. We like to keep it simple. Let us confirm the strength of our region as we recover together, grow together, and move forward together in 2021. Thank you very much for joining us today and enjoy the program.